Welcome, sweeties, Laura here. Today we're exploring card number 5 in the major arcana, the Hierophant. This card is all about tradition, established beliefs, and the institutions that preserve sacred knowledge. The Hierophant acts as a bridge between the divine and the everyday, guiding us to wisdom passed down through generations. When this card appears, it's a sign to seek counsel, join a group, or learn from a trusted mentor. Its energy is structured and rooted in convention, asking us to consider where we find our moral compass. The Hierophant reassures us that we don't have to figure everything out alone. There's value in learning from those who came before. In the next sections, we'll dive into the symbolism, meaning, and lessons of this powerful card. The Hierophant is card number 5, and the number 5 is all about change and growth. While the Emperor's 4 represents stability, 5 introduces challenge and expansion. The Hierophant stands as a bridge, connecting the material world to the spiritual. He translates divine wisdom into practical lessons, making the sacred accessible. This card isn't about blind obedience, it's about understanding the core of tradition, so you can build on it with true wisdom. When you see the Hierophant, think of it as a catalyst for spiritual growth. Your beliefs may be challenged, but only to strengthen them. It's an invitation to move beyond passive acceptance and seek a deeper personal connection to your path. The Hierophant offers structure as a safe harbor for exploring new spiritual waters. The Hierophant's card is rich with symbolism, a tapestry woven with threads of ancient wisdom and esoteric knowledge. It's a visual representation of established traditions, spiritual guidance, and the pursuit of understanding the deeper mysteries of life. Take a moment to truly absorb the imagery presented before you. Most notably, the 2 pillars stand tall and imposing, acting as a primary focal point. And below him, the crossed keys rest, almost as if waiting to be used. Unlike the duality of the High Priestess, where the pillars represent opposing forces and the balance between them, these pillars are uniform in their appearance, solid and unwavering. They stand as a testament, representing the solid foundations of tradition, the bedrock upon which established knowledge and societal norms are built. They symbolize structure, order, and the importance of adhering to time-tested principles. They're not a prison designed to confine or restrict, but a gateway, an open invitation into sacred learning, a portal to deeper understanding. It represents a conscious choice to enter a structured environment, a space where knowledge is imparted through established methods and time-honored teachings. The pillars remind us, with their steadfast presence, that the acquisition of wisdom requires dedication, perseverance, and a willingness to embrace discipline. It's a journey that demands commitment and a structured approach. At his feet, the crossed keys symbolize access to higher knowledge, the unlocking of secrets that lie beyond the surface. One key is gold, the other silver, distinct in their appearance and representation. Together, they represent the delicate balance of outer and inner wisdom, the harmonious integration of the material and the spiritual realms. The Hierophant holds both keys, a visual representation of his mastery. He demonstrates a profound understanding, showing mastery of both the seen and the unseen, the tangible and the intangible. He offers these keys to us, extending the opportunity for enlightenment and understanding. But this gift is not freely given. It's bestowed only if we're willing to commit to the path, to dedicate ourselves to the pursuit of knowledge and spiritual growth. Through unwavering discipline and continuous learning, by embracing the structure and guidance offered, we can unlock deeper understanding, gaining access to the profound wisdom that lies within. The mysteries aren't locked away forever, inaccessible and unattainable. There's a path to access them, a structured and guided pathway that leads to enlightenment. The Hierophant is the gatekeeper, the guardian of sacred knowledge, guiding us to the right door, offering his wisdom to help us navigate the complexities of the spiritual journey. The Hierophant is almost always depicted indoors, a deliberate choice that speaks volumes about the card's core essence. It's a space removed from the chaos of the outside world, a place of contemplation and learning. Within the solid, unwavering walls of a sacred institution, a place where knowledge is preserved and passed down through generations. These walls represent structure, stability, and the enduring nature of established beliefs, perhaps a church, a place of worship and spiritual guidance, where rituals and doctrines provide a framework for understanding the divine, or a temple, an ancient site of reverence and initiation, where seekers gather to unlock the mysteries of the universe through established practices. Or even a hall of learning, a library filled with countless volumes of accumulated knowledge representing the power of education and the importance of intellectual tradition. This setting is deliberately structured and meticulously organized, reflecting the Hierophant's emphasis on order and established systems. It's a place that emphasizes curated wisdom, carefully selected and preserved, over the unpredictable nature of wild inspiration. Here, knowledge is a legacy, passed down with intention. The grand architecture inspires a sense of awe and humility, reminding us of the vastness of knowledge and the importance of respecting established authority. This encourages us to listen attentively and learn from those who have come before us, to absorb the lessons of history and tradition. The indoor space serves as a sanctuary, a safe haven for those seeking guidance and understanding. It's a place specifically designed for initiates, those who are ready to commit to a structured path of learning and self-discovery. Within these walls, wisdom is carefully protected, shielded from distortion and misuse. This sacred knowledge is shared only with those who have demonstrated a readiness to receive it, a willingness to learn and abide by the established principles. I once found this very energy in a quiet museum, surrounded by artifacts of history and countless volumes of accumulated knowledge. The air itself felt heavy with the weight of the past. The key element is the structured environment and the shared sense of purpose that permeates the space. It's about belonging to something larger than oneself. When you see this card appear in a reading, take a moment to consider the importance of the container itself, the framework within which growth and understanding can occur. Because sometimes true growth needs a vessel, a safe and structured environment to take root and flourish. The Hierophant's setting serves as a potent reminder of the profound power that can be found within tradition, established institutions, and the bonds of community. It's within these sacred spaces, both physical and metaphorical, that we connect with a rich lineage of wisdom, a continuous thread stretching back through time. Upright, the Hierophant is the benevolent teacher and wise mentor. He brings clarity, guidance, and a sense of belonging through established channels. This card encourages you to seek or offer wisdom, join a group, or pursue higher learning. The Hierophant values tradition and tried and true methods, offering comfort and stability. He's the voice that says, "You are not alone. Others have walked this path before you." He represents shared values, community, and important life rituals that bind us together. Participation in these traditions reinforces identity and belonging. The Hierophant is the glue that holds society together in harmony. Ultimately, he calls you to connect with your spiritual side in a structured way as a humble student. He offers peace and comfort in knowing your place within a larger tradition. Years ago, I felt ungrounded in my tarot practice. My readings lacked depth, and I struggled to connect with the cards on a meaningful level. I was searching for something more, a deeper understanding that seemed just out of reach. I felt like I was missing a key piece of the puzzle, a foundational element that would bring clarity and focus to my interpretations. Adrift and solitary, I felt isolated in my pursuit of tarot knowledge, unsure of where to turn for guidance or support. The vastness of the tarot world felt overwhelming, and I longed for a sense of direction, a guiding light to illuminate my path. The Hierophant kept appearing in my readings, almost as if he was trying to get my attention. His presence was undeniable, a persistent nudge from the universe urging me to pay closer attention to his message. Each time he appeared, I felt a sense of intrigue and a growing curiosity about what he was trying to communicate, urging me to seek structure. He was calling me to establish a solid framework for my practice, to embrace the wisdom of tradition and create a more organized approach to my readings. The message was clear. I needed to build a strong foundation upon which my intuition could flourish. I resisted, fearing conformity, worried that embracing structure would stifle my creativity and limit my personal expression. I was hesitant to surrender my individual approach, concerned that adhering to traditional methods would diminish the unique voice I was trying to cultivate in my tarot practice, but realized he was offering a foundation for my intuition. He wasn't asking me to abandon my individuality, but rather to provide a stable base from which my intuitive insights could soar. I began to understand that structure and intuition weren't mutually exclusive, but rather complementary forces that could enhance my tarot practice. I enrolled in a tarot course, seeking guidance and a more structured approach to learning. I knew that formal education could provide the framework I needed to deepen my understanding of the cards and refine my interpretive skills. Led by a seasoned teacher, someone with years of experience and a deep understanding of the tarot's intricacies, her wisdom and guidance proved invaluable, helping me to navigate the complexities of the cards and develop a more nuanced perspective. And everything clicked into place. The pieces of the puzzle finally came together, and I experienced a profound shift in my understanding of tarot. The structure I had initially resisted became the very foundation upon which my intuition could flourish. The community I found was as valuable as the knowledge itself. Connecting with fellow tarot enthusiasts created a sense of camaraderie and shared purpose that enriched my learning experience. Sharing insights and struggles created a sense of belonging and support. We learned from each other's experiences, offering encouragement and constructive feedback that helped us all grow in our tarot journeys. Tradition and personal freedom, I learned, aren't opposites. They can coexist and even complement each other, creating a harmonious balance between established wisdom and individual expression. The Hierophant provides the structure for our unique spirit to flourish. He offers the framework within which we can explore our individual talents and express our authentic selves. He gives us the grammar so we can write our own poetry. He provides the foundational rules and principles that allow us to create something beautiful and meaningful, something that reflects our unique perspective and voice. The Hierophant is the trellis for the growing vine, offering support and guidance as we navigate our spiritual and personal growth, supporting us as we reach for the sun. He encourages us to strive for our highest potential, to embrace our inner light and shine brightly in the world. He remains a cherished guide, a constant source of wisdom and inspiration in my tarot practice, reminding me of the power of shared learning and tradition. He embodies the importance of connecting with the wisdom of the past, while embracing the possibilities of the future. Every card has a shadow, and the Hierophant's is rigidity and dogma. In a challenging position, he warns of blind conformity and the abuse of authority. This is the voice that says, "Do it this way because it's always been done," stifling personal growth. The Shadow Hierophant can make you feel trapped by expectations or outdated rules. It's a call to question authority and reclaim your power. Sometimes, the systems meant to support us become obstacles to our growth. The card asks, are the rules you follow serving your highest good? The Shadow Hierophant teaches the importance of spiritual sovereignty and finding your own moral compass. My own encounter with the Shadow Hierophant came in a once supportive community that grew rigid and dogmatic. The reversed Hierophant appeared in my readings, signaling it was time to challenge the group's authority. I valued the friendships, but my spirit was stifled by the new rigidity. Leaving was difficult, but necessary for my growth. The Shadow Hierophant's lesson is discernment, knowing when tradition supports you and when it holds you back. It's not about rebellion for its own sake, but about aligning with your authentic truth. Sometimes, we must become our own Hierophant, building an internal temple based on personal experience. This passage is challenging, but it leads to true spiritual maturity. The wisdom gained here can't be found in any book or institution. Trust your inner guidance above all else. The Hierophant is a card of complexity, keeper of tradition, bridge to sacred knowledge. In his light, he's the wise teacher offering a map and a sense of belonging. But beware his shadow, rigid dogma, and blind conformity. The Hierophant challenges us to balance honoring tradition with forging your own path. True wisdom lies in questioning, learning, and becoming your own authority. Whether your education comes from a mentor or breaking away from the crowd, it's always a journey toward deeper meaning. I hope this exploration has illuminated the Hierophant for you. May you find the teachers you need and the courage to listen to your own wisdom. Thank you for joining me. Subscribe for more tarot insights.